All right, welcome back to the third game of pool play here at Wichita Sports Academy or Sports Forum in Wichita, Kansas on Sunday in March. And we have the Air Capital Aces playing the Western Kansas Elite for their third round of pool play. And starting out is number 10 is going to serve from the Aces. 10 serves. And it's over the net. It's up by 10, up by 4, over by 2, up by 2, up by 4, over by 2. And the first point goes to the Aces. Score now is 4-5. Aces leading by 1 in the first point of this set. Number 10 serving for the Aces. And it's missed by Elite. That's going to be an easy point for the Aces. All right, 10 serving for the Aces. And it's up by 10, but it's missed. And it's a point for Elite. All right, from Elite, number 8 is serving. Up by 22, up by 4, over by 13. Up by 10, and it's out of bounds. That's a point for Elite. Tie game, 6-6. Number 8 serving for Elite. Up by 4, up by 24. It's up by 4, up and over by 13 into a hole. That's going to be a point for the Aces. Aces now pulling ahead by 1 point, 6-7. Number 9 here serving for the Aces. 9 serves, and it's no good into the net. Point for Elite. Number 12 serving for Elite. It's up by 10, up by 2, over by 24. It's a good dig by 10. But it doesn't get over the net. Point for Elite. All right, 12 serving for Elite. Serve is good. Dig by 10, up by 2, over the net. It's going to be up by 9, up by 4, over by 22. Be up by 9, up by 4, over by 2. Up by 4, oh, and into a hole. It's going to be a point for Elite. All right, 12 again serving here for Elite. Going to be a dig by 9, up by 24, over by 2, into a hole. That's going to be a point for Elite because that was just out of bounds. 12 again serving for Elite. Up by 10, up by 24, and tempted over by 2, but it's short. So that's going to be another point for Elite. Twelve serving for Elite. Be up by 10. Good block by 24. It's going to be over by 2. It's 10 touched it, and it's out of bounds to be a point for Elite. All right, 12 again serving for Elite. Up by 9, up by 24, over by 2. Up by 9, up by 4, over by 24. And just out of bounds on number 9. It's going to be a point for Elite. All right, 12 is serving, scores 12-7. Aces trailing. It's going to be dig by 4 into a hole. That's going to be an easy point for Elite. And a timeout being called. Want to see if we can move? Maybe. We can leave the chairs here. Can we grab some of that bleacher there? Yeah. Ready? Let's go. Never mind. We'll have to do it the next time out. All right, 12 serving here for Elite. And attempted dig by 27. But she's a little short, or was a little short. 12 again, going to serve. It's going to be up by 2, up by 24, over by 2. And into the net by Elite. That's going to be a point for the Aces. Scores now 14-8. Aces trailing. 24 is coming out. 3 is coming in. All right, 3 is serving for the Aces. Up by 2, up by 3, up by 9, up and over by 3, up by 9, up by 3, up by 3, over by 4, up by 9, up by 3, over by 2, and looks like just barely inbounds by Elite. This is going to be a point for them. Scores now 15-8. Aces trailing. All right, number 18 serving for Elite. It's going to be up by 9, up by 3, over by 2, up by 27, up by 4, up by 2, up by 27, up by 3, over by 2. It's going to be up by 2, up by 3, over by 4, into a hole, not returned by Elite. Point for the Aces. And it's up by 2, up by 3, over by 10, up by 9, up by 3, over by 4. And it's out of bounds on Elite. That's going to be a point for the Aces. Score is now 15-10. Aces trailing by 5. Number 2 is going to be serving for the Aces. Serve is good. Ball's in play. And it's out of bounds on the Aces. Point for Elite. All right, 25 serving for Elite, and it is short. That's going to be a point for the Aces. Looks like 22 is going to be serving for the Aces. Number 9's coming out, 13's coming in. And another point for Elite. All right, 26 serving for Elite, and it is out of bounds. Point for the Aces. All right, number 4 serving for the Aces. Up by 27, up by 4, over by 13, up by 10, up by 4, over by 10, and out of bounds on Elite. Point for the Aces. Scores now 16-14. Aces now only trailing by 2. Number 4 serving for the Aces. And that is out of bounds on the serve. That's going to be a point for Elite. Number 42 serving for Elite. Be up by 2, up by 27, over by 10 and 13. And that's out of bounds. Going to be a point for Elite. Up by 2, up by 4, over by 13, up by 2, that one over by 4, but too short, and that's going to be a point for Elite. Up by 24, up by 4, over by 24, but way out of bounds. Point for Elite. Score is now 19-15. Elite leading by 4. Up by 27, up and over by 13. Up by 27, up by 24. Up by 2, up by 4, over by 10. Up by 2. Up by 4, over by 24, up, 27 and 2 kind of collided there. Neither of them were able to connect with the ball. It's going to be a point for Elite. 42 again serving here for Elite. Score is now 20-15. Up by 24, Up by 4, but not quite over the net. It's going to be a point for Elite. All right, 42 serving here for Elite. Up by 24, into a hole. Easy point for Elite. It's going to be up by 27, up by 4, over by 13, up by 10, up by 13, up by 10, up by 4, and 13 tries to hit it over but is short. It's going to be a point for Elite. Score now is 23-15, Elite leading. 42 serves for Elite. It's going to be up by 4, up by 27, up by 4. And 13 hits it over. One of the Elite players connects with it and hits it out of bounds. It's going to be a point for the Aces. This could be the break they need to make up some much needed points here, as we're within 2 points of the set. Score is 23-16, Aces trailing. Number 10 serving for the Aces. Up by 24, up by 4, over by 2, touched by the Elite player and out of bounds. It's going to be a point for the Aces. Score is now 23-17. Number 10 now serving for the Aces. Ball's in play. Up by 27, but out of bounds. It's going to be a point for Elite. 24-17 now with Elite serving. Number 8 here serving for Elite. Up by 2, up by 4, over by 2, up by 4, up by 13, up by 27, up by 4, over by 2. And too many hits on the Elite side. That's going to be a point for the Aces. Score is now 24-18. Aces will be serving here with within 1 point of game set match. Number 9 serving for the Aces. And that serve is no good by number 9. That's it for this set. 25-18 is the final score for this first set in the third game of pool play here at the Wichita Sports Forum. All right, we're starting this second set of the third pool game play. Up by number 10, up by 4, over by 9. It's out of bounds. It's going to be a point for Elite. Score is now 5 Elite, 4 for the Aces. Number 8 serving for Elite. It's going to be up by 22, up by 4, and over by 24, but it catches the net. That's going to be a point for Elite. And number 8 serving for Elite. It's going to be up by 2, up by 4, over by 2, up by 22, up by 4, over by 2, but it's out of bounds. It's going to be a point for Elite. Number 8 serving for Elite. Up by 10, up by 4, over by 9. Up by 2, up by 10, over by 2. That was a nice save by the Aces. Up by 22, up by 4, over by 2, into a hole. That's going to be a point for the Aces in the first point here in this second set. Score now 7-5. Aces trailing by 2. 22's coming out, 13's coming in. Number 9 serving for the Aces. Number 9 serves. It's going to be up by 4, up by 13, tipped over by 24. That's going to be a point for the Aces. Score is now 7-6. Aces trailing by 1. And number 9 here serving for the Aces. And that ball just kind of dies there in traffic on the Aces side. Ball's going to go back over to Elite to serve. Number 12 serving for Elite. Up by 10, up by 24, and attempted over by 13, but it's short. That's going to be a point for Elite. .12 serving for Elite. It's going to be up by 10, up by 24, over by 2, up by 9, up by 4, over by 24, tipped over by 2, and it's going to be out of bounds on Elite. That's going to be a point for the Aces. Score is now 9-7. Aces trailing by 2. Number 24 is coming out. Number 3 coming in. Number 3 is going to be serving for the Aces. Good serve by number 3. Ball's in play. Up by 9. Up by 3. Over by 2. And that is out. Point for the Aces. Number 3 again serving for the Aces. Serve looks good. Ball's in play. Be up by 9, up by 3, over by 4, up by 9, up by 3, over by 2, up by 3, up by 13, gonna be up by 4, up by 10, and no one there to get it. It's gonna be a point for Elite. Scores now 10-8, Elite leading by 2. Number 18 serving for Elite. It's going to be up by 9, up by 3, and over by 13, but it's blocked by Elite. The ball comes back over and touches the ground. Point for Elite. Score now is 11-8, Elite leading. And the ball's in play. It's going to be up by 10, up by 3, over by 13, up by 9, up by 3, over by 13, but it's out of bounds. Point for Elite. 12-8 now. Elite leading by 4. Number 18 serving for Elite. And right into a hole. Number 10 goes for a dig, but just a little bit short. It's going to be a point for Elite. .18 again serving for Elite. And it's out of bounds. That's going to be a point for the Aces. Score is now 9-13. Number 2 now serving for the Aces. And that is out. Point for the Aces. Score is now 13-10. Aces trailing by 3. Number 2 is serving. Up by 2, up by 10, over by 3, up by 10, up by 4, over by 10, up by 9, up by 3, over by 10, up by 9, up by 3, over by 10. Good dig by 2, up by 3, over by 4, up by 9, up by 3, over by 10. And 2 went for it but didn't get there in time. It's just barely in bounds. It's going to be a point for Elite. Scores now 14-10, Elite leading by 4. Number 25 serving for Elite. Up by 9, up by 3, up by 4, but didn't get any height on it. That's going to be a point for Elite. Scores now 15-10, Elite leading by 5. 25 serving for Elite. All right, 25 serves in it short. That's going to be a point for the Aces. 15-11 now. Aces trailing by 4. 22 serving for the Aces. Up by 9, up by 3, over by 9. Up by 22, up by 3, 9 hits it over. Up by 3, 9 tries to get it over. It's going to be looks like that was a point for the Aces. Number 22 now serving for the Aces, scores 15-12. And that serve is out of bounds, point for the Elite. Score now 16-12. Number 26 serving for Elite. Up by 22, up by 4, over by 10. But it's out of bounds. No, it looks like that was inbounds. That's going to be a point for the Aces. Score is now 16-13. Aces trailing by 3. Number 4 up to serve for the Aces. And that's out of bounds on the Elite. Score is now 14-16. Aces only trailing by 2. Number 4 serving for the Aces. And it's out of bounds again on after the Elite player hits it. Now it's a 1-point game here, 16-15. Aces trailing by 1 and a timeout being called. All right, number 4 serving for the Aces. Players back out on the court. Serve looks good. Ball's in play. Up by 9. 24 goes tip it over, but doesn't quite make it. This is going to be a point for Elite. 17-15 now. 42 serving for Elite. Up by 2, up by 4, but it's way out of bounds. Going to be a point for Elite. .42 serving for Elite. Up by 24, up by 4, over by 9, over by 3. No, sorry, over by 9. Elite hits it back over. Front row wasn't able to connect with it. That's going to be a point for Elite. Up by 2. It's going to be up by 24, up by 10, over by 9, up by 4. 24 tips it over. It's not returned by Elite. It's going to be 19-16 now. Elite Elite ahead by 3. Number 10 serving here for the Aces. Ball's in play. It's going to be up by 22, up by 24 and 4, and over by 2. Out of bounds on Elite. It's going to be a point for the Aces. All right, 10 again here serving for the Aces. 2-point game, 19-17. Elite ahead. Let's see if the Aces can pull it off. 10 serves, ball's in the air. And 10 goes for it, just a little bit short though. That's going to be a point for Elite. Score is now 20-17. 3-point game. Number 8 serving for Elite. Be up by 2. 4 tips it over. 9 returns it. That's going to be out of bounds on Elite. That's going to be a point for the Aces. Aces really fighting hard here. Scores 20-18. Number 9 serving for the Aces. Number 9 serves. It's going to be up by 4, up by 13, over by 2, over by 2, up by 13, up by 4, over by 13, up by 9, up by 4, over by 2, and the ball dies on the Elite side. Score is 20-19, 1-point game again. Number 9 serving for the Aces. Serve is good, ball's in play. Gonna be up by 4, up by 13, over by 24. Up by 2, up by 4, over by 2, and out of bounds on the Elite side. That's going to be a point for the Aces. Tie game now, 20-20. Number 9 serving for the Aces. It's going to be up by 2, up by 4, over by 2, over by 24. Too many hits. That's going to be a point for Elite. 21-20 now. Elite's going to be serving. Number 12 serving for Elite. Twelve serves, up by 4, up by 24, over by 2, It's going to be up by 9, up by 4, over by 13. It doesn't quite get it over. It's going to be a point for Elite. 22-20 now. Number 12 serving for Elite. Up by 9. It's out of bounds though. Point for Elite. 23-20 now. Number 12 serving for Elite. Up by 4. And the ball dies on the Elite side. 23-21. Number 3's coming in. 24 is coming out. Looks like number 3 will serve. Ball's in play. It's up by 13, up by 3, over by 4. And right into a hole by Elite. That's going to be a point for Elite. 24-21 now. '18 serving for Elite. Up by 9, up by 3, over by 13. And into a hole. The final score for this set, 25-21, with Elite winning this set and the game.